In Pompeii, a grand reception hall has been uncovered, complete with exquisite frescoes and stunning columns. The walls feature vivid paintings of hunting trophies like birds, boar, and fish, revealing the luxurious lifestyle of the wealthy Pompeians. These artifacts showcase the opulence of the city, yet behind the beauty, the catastrophic eruption of Mount Vesuvius was looming. Pompeii's ongoing excavation is crucial for preserving its history. With over 10,000 rooms and public spaces, each discovery helps to protect the legacy of this ancient city. Restoration efforts are making Pompeii accessible and ensuring its survival for future generations. Several key streets are now open to visitors, like the Vicolo del Panettiere, giving us more access to the Pompeii's streets. Walking these streets offers a direct connection to the ancient world, letting us experience life as it was. The plaster casts of the victims are some of the most haunting discoveries. They show us the final moments of Pompeii's residents as they were overwhelmed by the eruption. These victims were frozen in time, captured in their last breaths as they tried to flee the volcano. One of the most powerful sights in Pompeii is the plaster casts of the people huddled together, showing their terror as the eruption destroyed the city. While Pompeii's frescoes reveal a world of beauty and luxury, the plaster casts remind us of the untold story of tragedy beneath it all. The contrast between art and death makes Pompeii's story even more unique. In the homes of the wealthiest families of Pompeii, the frescoes on the wall depicted a life of opulence and indulgence, showcasing mythological scenes, lush gardens, and lavish banquets. These colorful works not only highlight the luxury enjoyed by the elite, but also stand in stark contrast with the looming tragedy captured in the plaster casts. These frescoes reflect the high status of their owners, emphasizing their connection to the Roman ideals of beauty, power, and cultural sophistication. Mythical figures, gods, and feasts were immortalized in paint, embodying the pleasures and excesses that marked the lives of the wealthiest citizens of Pompeii. However, as we shift from the beauty of the frescoes to the food and drink of Pompeii, we see that dining itself was a symbol of social distinction. That the wealthy enjoy elaborated meals often depicted in the frescoes with fish, meat, fruits, and wine. Foods that were part of their daily indulgences, much like the feasts shown in the arts. For the poorer classes, dining was simpler, yet still an integral part of daily life, where the contrast between the banquets of the elite and the meals of the working class highlights the deep social divide in Pompeii. Dining in Pompeii reflected the social status of its residents. Wealthy families enjoy elaborated banquets with fish, meat, fruits, bread, and wine. They are often reclining couch during these meals, showcasing their social standing. The poorer classes, on the other hand, lived on simpler meals like bread, beans, vegetables, and porridge. Grain was a staple in the Roman diet, and garum, a fermented fish sauce, was a common condiment. For many, dining out was an everyday affair. Thermopolia, the ancient fast food stalls, catered to the working class, offering hot foods and drinks. These places served up quick and cheap meals, often cooked in large pots and displayed for anyone passing by. Pompeii lay forgotten for centuries until it was rediscovered in the 16th century. Excavations began in the 18th century and today is one of the world's most important archaeological sites. The frescoes in Pompeii reveal the majesty of the homes of the elite of the city. These homes were designed not just for living, but as stage for art, culture, and political expression. Every detail, from the architecture to the vibrant frescoes, was designed to showcase wealth and sophistication. These artworks reflect the cultural influence of Greece, symbolizing the intellectual and social aspirations of the Roman elite. The frescoes in the second and third Pompeian styles connected their homeowners to the Roman ideals of beauty and power. Athletic murals and mythological imagery create an atmosphere of intellectual and cultural refinement. A home in Pompeii became a showcase of the wealth, status, and political ambition of the homeowner. Art and leisure were fused in spaces like bathhouses and banquet halls. The thermal baths, with their hot, warm, and cold rooms, were not just places for bathing. They were centers of social life where power dynamics were negotiated. The adjacent black-walled banquet hall, decorated with mythological frescoes, provided a grand setting for feasts. The flickering light from the oil lamps in the halls made the frescoes seem alive, adding to the spectacle. Guests would have been amazed, not only by the food and drink, but also by the art surrounding them. A smaller and more intimate space like the Blue Room served as personal retreats. The blue walls, decorated with figures representing the seasons, indicate that this room was of ritual significance. Yet, even in these peaceful spaces, the eruption of the Mount Vesuvius was approaching. The discovery of the victims frozen in time reminds us of the destruction that wiped out the city of Pompeii. These frescoes and the architecture offer a glimpse into the lives of the elite of Pompeii. Art, culture, and political performance were central to their existence, forever preserved by the eruption. Pompeii's discoveries are both beautiful and tragic, and continue to teach us about life in the ancient world. Even though the eruption destroyed the city, its story lives on through the incredible artifacts and stories that have been uncovered. Pierre-Simon Laplace was an 18th century French mathematician known for his theory of determinism, which suggests that if we knew the position and velocity of every particle, we could predict the future with absolutely certainty. In this view, every event, including the eruption of Mount Vesuvius, is part of an unavoidable chain of causes. If the eruption had been predicted, it might have been too late for the people of Pompeii to change their fate. The destruction of Pompeii fits this concept of fatalism. The eruption was an unavoidable event, and no action could have stopped it. That was their sad destiny, as it was yours to know their story. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share to keep exploring the history of Pompeii with us. Tibi grátis agora.